Can stolen crypto funds be recovered using forensics? Imagine your digital assets vanish in an instant. You might wonder if there's any way to track down those stolen funds and get them back. The answer is yes, but it depends on several key factors. Cryptocurrency forensics involves following the trail of transactions on the blockchain, which is a public ledger recording all transfers of digital assets. Even though these transactions are pseudonymous, meaning they are linked to wallet addresses rather than real names, experts use special tools to analyze transaction flows. They look for patterns, clusters of wallets controlled by the same person, and how the funds move across different addresses. Centralized exchanges are a big part of recovery efforts because they follow strict rules requiring users to verify their identities. If stolen funds are transferred to a centralized exchange, law enforcement agencies can request the platform to freeze those assets. This increases the chances of recovery because the exchange has custody of the funds and can act on legal requests. Decentralized exchanges, however, do not hold user identities or custody of funds, making it much harder to intervene or reverse transactions. Forensic tools use techniques like transaction flow analysis, behavioral analytics, and artificial intelligence to spot suspicious activity. Criminals might use mixers or tumblers to hide the origin of stolen funds, but forensic experts can often trace the money through complex transaction histories. They identify points where the assets might be cached, or moved to more traceable locations, such as regulated exchanges or wallets with known ownership. If you want to recover stolen crypto, act quickly. First, identify the wallet addresses involved. Then, trace the movement of funds across the blockchain to see where they go. Contact centralized exchanges where the funds might be deposited and request a freeze or recovery. Working with law enforcement can help pursue legal action and asset recovery. While forensic methods have successfully recovered millions of dollars in some cases, it is not always guaranteed. The nature of blockchain transactions is that once funds move into unregulated or privacy-focused environments, recovery becomes much more difficult. The key is to have a solid emergency plan that includes quick detection, monitoring transaction flows, and knowing which exchanges to contact. Understanding how centralized and decentralized exchanges operate is vital because it influences where stolen funds might go and whether they can be intercepted. Centralized exchanges act as custodians and requiring user verification, offering more opportunities for intervention. Decentralized exchanges do not hold user identities or custody, which limits recovery options. Having personal security practices like using strong passwords, enabling two-factor authentication, and keeping private keys secure can help prevent thefts in the first place. Always stay alert and prepared with a good emergency plan to protect your digital assets.